Another one of these things that we don't really think of too much when we think about Brexit is this thing of, what if we leave the customs union? And some people have mentioned the fact there's going to be a line of cars going from Dover all the way to London. Sorry, trucks going all the way from Dover to London, because they're all going to have to be inspected. And this is something that, again, I'm not seeing too much information about, even on the internet, on TV. People don't seem to be discussing the logistics of this. So for instance, here in Liverpool, we have 450 million tonnes of cargo come through our port every year. 60% of that is from the EU, which means we don't have to check it. We don't have to open it up and go inside and make sure it's not full of drugs or contraband or things that violate EU regulations. It could be a vacuum cleaner that just is a bit too powerful. We're going to have to inspect everything. And we don't have the space. These ports are pretty big as they are. But you imagine, okay, we get all these container boats in, we get all these containers and we just stack them on top of each other. That's fine. But if you need to check them all, you can't stack them on top of each other. You've got to put them on the ground so someone can open them and go inside, physically go inside. We don't have the staff and we don't have the space. We would have to compulsory purchase a good chunk of bootle in order to accommodate the containers coming in, just to keep things at their current level. We're not even thinking about expansion here. And this is another thing that people just aren't talking about when they talk about Brexit. And it's one of these things I just think, you haven't thought this through. I don't think anyone's thought this through, because people are thinking emotionally rather than actually thinking with their heads and going, actually, how are we going to do this? And I still, to this day, it's been nearly a year since the vote, I've not had a good answer of why are we doing this again?